Welcome to Zhongyuan News. I'm the anchor Juliana. When it mentions to Philippines, what would you think about? There are over 10 million of Filipinos being maids and laborers around the world. Money that all these maids and laborers earn is over $250, which is 10% of its GDP. Philippines is a country of outputting cheap laborers. According to the investigation of the World Bank, GNI of Philippines is only $3,270, about 14.5% of GNI in Taiwan in 2013. It's a low and middle income country. There are a quarter of populations are poor in the country, and it has the largest wealth gap in ASEAN. However, the high-class office in Manila, which rent is higher than Xinyi district in Taipei recently. Foreign direct investment grows by more than 242%, which is the first in ASEAN. A group of young Taiwanese found out that the situation has changed, so they come to this adventure paradise and start fulfilling their dream of life right here, Philippines. Now here's a group of Taiwanese who are between 25 to 35 years old. The first time they got 1 million annual salaries. The first time they were promoted to be a manager, or even the first time they buy a house by themselves, are all completed in Philippines. Why are they willing to spend their most valuable years in a country which poor populations are more than the total population in Taiwan? What kinds of opportunities induce them to this adventure paradise? To find out the answer, we visit two young Taiwanese who work in Philippines, and we record their work and life there.
Hello everyone, I'm Gary. To buy a house is just like a dream for Taiwan's teenager. But a 24 years old girl, Su Qing Yang, she achieved this dream in Philippines for just 1 year. Hi Su Qing.
Hi.
Today we are going to talk about why would you go to Philippines instead of working in Taiwan. Okay, and the first question, what kind of opportunity let you have the chance to go to Philippines?
Because my English foundation was poor, I couldn't understand a little bit English, such as stars or moon. I only could say hello and thank you. Until the introduction of study abroad agency in senior high school, I went to Cebu to study in language school for 3 years. After that, I became braver to speak English. So I think this chance made me want to go to Philippines after years.
We have heard about you have bought a house in the downtown area. It's not an easy thing for the Taiwanese teenager at the same age like you. How do you achieve it?
Come to Philippines for 2 years, I enforced myself to save money and plan to buy property. I finally bought a small studio apartment with 7 square foot each, so I was not a generation rent anymore. Due to the salary becomes twice than before, and the commodity price in Cebu is low. For example, if I order a dish in an eatery, I even pay less than 10 NT dollars. I have to save money slowly so that I can invest. So I came to study 6 years ago. There were gaslamps everywhere, but now there are beautiful buildings and shopping malls around.
Su Qing, thank you so much for sharing experience to us. Blessing you can create a bigger accomplishment in Philippines. Thank you.
Thank you. At the mention of Taiwanese businessman in Philippines, there almost everyone knows him, Ho Min Chen, who is the general manager of Fubon Insurance in Philippine company, and he is 34 years now. Hey Ho Min Chen, welcome
Hi.
to our show.
Hi Joyce.
I have some question wants to ask you. The first one is, why do you want to work in Philippines?
Oh, it's not I want to, but I have to. I'm born in a single-parent family and graduate from a private university. I have known that my degree and my family situation are not as good as others. So if I still stay in comfort and don't take a chance, after 10 years, I might still at the same spot. And that's why I want to dispatch to work in Philippines. I spent 1.5 years studying English, and due to my professional skill in finance, I became the youngest dispatch personnel when I was 28.
Could you say something to encourage Taiwan's teenagers who fear to go abroad to work?
Sure, take a step out of comfort and have some adventure, especially to someone like me, whose family and degree are not that brightly. If your English are not so well or your career development meets some obstruction, can't see the chance to rise or promote, why not follow the Taiwanese businessman? Well, you might lose something when you leave the place you feel comfortable. But if I never been to Philippines, I might still sit in front of the office and look into the back. So young man, take a step out of comfort to a different place and have some adventure. There is always a better way if you fight for it.
Thank you, Hongmin. I hope everyone got a lot of information in our show. Thank you, Hongmin.
Okay, no problem.
Moreover, here are some important abilities you should have in order to go to Philippines.
Languages. The more you're expert in, the better to you. Especially English, which is the official language of Philippines. No doubt, if you are good at Tagalog, it'll be wonderful. Specialty. If you had a background in service industry or an experience of being any department manager, it'll make you be outstanding in crowds. Attitude. Learn to be optimistic and patient. You have to be used to endure being alone, learn not easy to be defeated, and keep an optimistic mind.
So make sure that you improve yourself before you go to Philippines. Thank you for watching. I'm Juliana. See you next time.